We have with us Dr. Musharraf Hussain, who is the Chief Executive of the Kadimiyya Institute here in Nottingham, and he's with us to talk about the basic beliefs of Islam. And Musharraf, can you tell us what the basic beliefs are?
Well, first of all, beliefs in Arabic is iman, and it simply means to accept as truth whatever the Prophet of Islam, Muhammad, taught. So it's having this unwavering belief and acceptance of, first and foremost, of course, is belief in God, in an almighty God, and really that is it, to be honest. The rest of the two major beliefs, that is the prophethood and the hereafter, all revolve around this. And of course we'll be talking about the six beliefs: angels, the books, the hereafter, the predestination. But really it is all about one God. And all these other elements and tenets of the faith really reinforce the belief in one supreme, almighty, all-powerful God, really.
So these, it's really all about God. And the six basic beliefs, so if we count them, let's see, there's God, it's angels, it's messengers, it's books, it's the last day, and it's predestination. They're all about God.
Absolutely. I mean, if each, as we will, explore them later on, you will see that really they all come back to God. The angels, the books, it's all about God communicating, God talking to his people. And of course, that is the only way that we can know God.
So where does one look to find what these beliefs are? Are there creeds? Are there books? I mean,
well, of course, the first and foremost source is the glorious Quran itself. That is the source. But Muslim scholars over the centuries have been trying to distill and to put it succinctly and package it nicely into a creed similar to the Christian creed. And we have many popular ones, and the one which the Hanafis in particular world over and the Ash'aris use is called Aqaid al-Nasafi, the beliefs of the great teacher of the 11th century, Nasafi.
Okay, what are some of the other, is the Nasafi, and you mentioned Hanafi and Ash'ari. Can you just briefly say where this fits into the wider tradition of Islam?
The beliefs are really, there are three ways of looking at the Islamic creed, slightly different from one another. There is the Hanbali way, and then there is the Ash'ari way, and then there is the Maturidi way. The contents are the same. It's just the style, and it is just the tone and the tenor in which they are, and sometimes details actually. That's the only difference. But otherwise, I mean, they are actually the same in many respects.
What is this word belief? What's it mean? I think you used the word iman, did you not?
Yes, that's right.
What do we mean by this?
Well, it's, in a way, it's accepting God as the creator of the universe. It is accepting that this is the reality, really. And it's actually, in many ways, we can compare it to a spectacle. How it gives us a world view, how we view the world, how we view ourselves, and how we view the world in relation to this creator, really. So it builds an attitude, it builds a mindset, it builds a particular worldview. That is what beliefs are, really. And by looking through this beliefs system, you begin to see the world differently from people who might not have that belief, really. So it is a very fundamental way of understanding the world and seeing the world and understanding what's around you.
How does belief then relate to works? Because that's an issue in many religious traditions. How does that fit together?
Well, there is this notion that belief gives you this basis of relating with your creator, and therefore trying to please and to really live his will, really.
Yes.
And so the works are really putting into action what your faith teaches you. So it's really that the relationship is very close, that you know, the beliefs really have to be expressed physically, and that's what we're about really. And the works are really, the deeds are really expression of our love and relationship with God.
Good. One last quick question. Can belief increase and decrease? Because I know that's a question
That's a
sometimes.
fascinating debate amongst the Muslim scholars, and there is one view which is very simply that no, you know, faith doesn't actually increase. It's like all or none in physiology. You know, you need to reach a certain threshold. Once you've reached that threshold and you've crossed it, that's it. It doesn't really matter after that. So it's actually meaning you've entered the pale of Islam, you've entered the boundaries of Islam, and that's it. But of course there is the other view that no, faith keeps on increasing as your deeds and as your relationship and as your connection develops with the Almighty.
Thank you, Musharraf, for helping us understand about faith or belief. We use these two terms to mean to translate the Arabic word iman. And now we move on to our additional videos. Thank you very much for being with us.